Did you know that over half of the world's population, more than 4 billion people, speak more than one language? That's like discovering that half the people on Earth are secretly brain ninjas, flipping between languages with the ease of a Marvel superhero. Meanwhile, some of us are here struggling to remember high school French. If you're like me, speaking just one language might feel like enough of a challenge. But here's the thing. Being bilingual isn't just impressive, it's scientifically proven to supercharge your brain in ways you never imagined. And guess what? It's never too late to start, whether you're 15 or 50. Let's break it down. Seeing the world differently, literally. Let's kick things off with the brain teaser. Imagine looking at an image that can either be a rabbit or a duck. What do you see first? Now try flipping between the two. If you're able to do this quickly, congratulations, you just flexed your cognitive flexibility, a skill that's crucial for problem solving and creative thinking. For bilingual people, this ability is practically second nature because their brains are always juggling two or more languages, seamlessly switching between them. It's like having a super smooth browser with infinite tabs open, except there's no lag or accidental crashes. Research even backs this up. Bilingual children outperform their monolingual peers in tasks like this by about 20%. What's more, this skill isn't limited to quirky images. It's a real-world advantage. From managing deadlines at work to deciding between 15 types of pasta at an Italian restaurant, bilingual brains thrive in complex situations. And let's not forget the social perks. Imagine being at a dinner party and wowing everyone with, "Oh, you only see the rabbit." Let me introduce you to the duck. Bilingual brains are memory machines. Ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you're there? Join the club. The good news is that bilinguals are far less likely to experience these everyday mental glitches. Why? Their brains are essentially turbocharged when it comes to memory. Studies consistently show that bilinguals outperform monolinguals in tasks involving memory recall, whether it's remembering a list of words, sequences of numbers, or even patterns of objects. In one groundbreaking study, older bilingual adults demonstrated a 35% higher performance in memory tests compared to their monolingual counterparts. That's right, learning a second language is like gifting your brain a memory upgrade. No subscription required. And if you think it's too late to start, think again. Research reveals that even picking up a second language later in life can reverse some age-related cognitive decline. Imagine not only remembering where you left your keys but also recalling every item on your grocery list without needing to scroll through your phone. Forget crossword puzzles, and Sudoku language apps are the new brain trainers. Plus, you'll finally have an excuse for staring at your phone in public. I'm not scrolling, I'm mastering French. Problem solving, like a pro. Think you're good at solving puzzles? You might just level up after learning a second language. Bilinguals consistently show faster reaction times and more accurate decision-making skills in problem-solving tasks. Let's take a simple example. Picture two rows of arrows pointing in random directions, and now identify which way the middle arrow is pointing. Most people will hesitate or squint like they're deciphering a cryptic code. Bilinguals, on the other hand, nail it as if it's child's play. This isn't magic, it's cognitive control at work. Their brains are trained to filter out distractions, focus on the task at hand, and react more efficiently. It's like having an internal bouncer for your brain, clearing out irrelevant thoughts and keeping everything on track. Imagine applying this skill in your daily life. Breezing through traffic while planning your grocery list, or calmly handling a last-minute work crisis. Who wouldn't want that kind of mental boost? Plus, let's be honest, it's also a great way to dominate trivia night. While everyone else is stuck debating answers, you're already solving the next problem. Focus like a jetty. If you've ever tried to focus on a conversation while your neighbor's dog is barking or someone is playing loud TikToks in the background, you know how hard it can be to tune out distractions. Enter the bilingual brain, which handles noisy environments like a pro. Research shows that bilinguals excel at selective attention, meaning they can zero in on what's important while ignoring the chaos. It's like having noise-canceling headphones for your brain. This skill doesn't just make them better listeners, it's also incredibly useful in multitasking situations. Whether you're balancing work emails and Netflix or wrangling toddlers while trying to cook dinner. Want creativity? Start speaking another language. Let's talk creativity. Ever feel like your brain is stuck in a rut, replaying the same old ideas? Learning another language can be the perfect reset button. Studies have shown that bilinguals excel at both divergent thinking, coming up with multiple solutions, and convergent thinking, narrowing down the best option. In one study, bilinguals were tasked with solving problems using their imagination. The results? They consistently outperformed monolinguals, especially in nonverbal tasks. This isn't just limited to art or writing. Bilingualism even boosts creativity in fields like math and science. So next time someone tells you they're learning Italian, don't scoff, they might just be the next Einstein of pasta-related problem solving. The kid debate. Does learning two languages confuse them? There's a persistent myth that teaching kids multiple languages might confuse them, leaving them babbling nonsense. Spoiler alert, it's not true. In fact, bilingual kids often develop a deeper understanding of grammar and language structure than their monolingual peers. Sure, they might take a little longer to hit certain milestones, but that's only because they're essentially doing double the work. Studies show that bilingual children perform better in math, reading comprehension, and even spelling. They're like tiny cognitive overachievers. So if you're a parent debating whether to teach your kid a second language, just remember, they might thank you later when they're acing their SATs and ordering gelato in flawless Italian. Fighting Alzheimer's one word at a time. Here's where things get truly mind-blowing. Bilingualism doesn't just make you smarter, it could also help you live longer with a healthier brain. Research shows that bilingual individuals develop Alzheimer's disease about 4 to 5 years later than monolinguals, regardless of their education level, lifestyle, or occupation. This doesn't mean bilinguals are immune to dementia, but it does suggest their brains are better equipped to handle cognitive decline. The concept of cognitive reserve explains this. By building more neural connections over your lifetime, your brain essentially creates a backup system. Think of it as a mental savings account. You deposit new skills and experiences, and when aging starts to take a toll, you've got plenty in the bank. Building your brain's reserve tank. Speaking of cognitive reserves, the more you challenge your brain, the bigger your reserve. Learning a new language is like hitting the mental gym, engaging areas of the brain that are most vulnerable to aging. Studies suggest that older adults who pick up a second language show improved brain function in areas associated with memory, attention, and problem solving. So whether you're 25 or 75, it's never too late to start. Bonus points. It also gives you an excuse to show off during family gatherings. Oh, sorry, I was just practicing my French conjugations. A workout for your brain. Learning anything new, whether it's salsa dancing or assembling IKEA furniture, has benefits for your brain. But language learning is in a league of its own because it taps into so many areas at once: memory, focus, creativity, and even social skills. It's like the CrossFit of cognitive activities, except without the sweating and shouting. Plus, once you start, you might find yourself picking up other skills more easily. It's the ultimate domino effect of self-improvement. And there you have it. Learning a new language isn't just about ordering tacos in perfect Spanish or dazzling your friends with a flawless French accent. It's about unlocking superpowers for your brain, boosting memory, sharpening problem-solving skills, and even fighting off aging. Honestly, who wouldn't want that? If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button and smash the subscribe button.